everybody, welcome back to the dumbest modeling channel on all of YouTube, Pitstain Hobbies. I'm your host, Optimus Prime, and we are back on the Optimus Prime from Agora. Yes, it shakes the planet. It's a heavy box. We've got pack 6 here, which are his Tootsies, Footsies, his little twinkle toes, wearing about a size 7,000 Air Jordan, made out of solid metal. Very heavy. Agora Models, this thing's just going to be just massive. I don't know how we're going to film it when it's done. It should be an interesting experiment in my lack of cinematography skills. But thank you for joining me. Check the links below to Agora Models to get your own giant, amazing, awesome Optimus Prime. It builds up so easy. It's like, I mean, it's if Legos required a screwdriver every now and then, it's so simple. Either way, here we go. While Megatron is away, the idiots shall play. Ooh, look what I got. Here's tray 1 of, oh my God. It's hard to express the weight, but these two chunks right here are very heavy die-cast metal. Very heavy. And we have 2 more seemingly mostly identical trays, which we are going to take out because, oh dear, one of the first steps here, bombs away! I don't know if my lapel mic picks up background noise anymore, but that would have been awesome sounding. We have to test out his little twinkle toes. Literally, twinkle toes. There's lights in his toes, which is a great idea. I mean, really, how many times have you been going to the bathroom in the middle of the night and you just wish you had a little LED light on your slipper so you didn't stub your toe on something? Like, Optimus clearly stubbed his toe at some point in his life and was like, that's it. Wheeljack, get over here. Right? No, Wheeljack, now. Okay. Install lights in my toes. But Optimus, why? Why? Because I keep stubbing my toe on the way to the Energon potty every night. Lights in the toes, now. Oh, okay, Optimus. Yes, sir. Okay. Very good, Wheeljack. Okay, that's my best impersonation. I certainly can't do Optimus's voice. Wheeljack was kind of like, it's kind of that 5-letter word that starts with a B that explains a female dog. So there's a guy on MGO and some numbers, 3650, 6156, I don't know what it is. He does some hilarious Transformers, like little sketches. It's like Saturday Night Live, but with Transformers toys. It's hilarious. All right, I don't even know what I'm doing. Let me look at the instructions here. What do we need? Okay, wires. Okay, yeah. We need the battery pack from the first pack, and we need our little board. This is our little testing board. There's no screw holes in it, so it's probably not a permanent piece of the model, but there's our little testing board plugged in. And what we're going to do is take, wow, these parts got shifted about a bit during shipping. Nothing's damaged or missing that I can tell so far. Oh yeah, everything's there. It just got rattled about. These things are heavy too. Man, I mean, they gotta put heavy feet on this model to keep it standing. I think we can put these two aside for now. And we're gonna, now you're like, I only really need one of these wires, but I wanna test them both. I know they're wires, but Murphy's Law is if you don't test something and then fully assemble it into a difficult to disassemble structure, it will fail. That's just how it works. Test, and retest. Anything with electronics or lights. All right, where are all our screws? They're probably underneath some giant part here. Yep, there they are. My God, these are metal too? Whole bunch of hardware. There we go. Oh, those big, beautiful stainless hex cap screws. I love those things. And lock washers, we'll put you back down there. And we're going to take one of our Footsies circuit boards, and we're going to plug in this very long cable. I mean, clearly it's got to get up to the, it's going to weave through him. This is well over 36. This is about a 4-foot long cable here. And he's a 3-foot tall model. So that leads me to believe it's going to be, oh, this is not the circuit board we're looking for from the first issue. It is not. Let me look underneath. There we go. They gave us a different circuit board. That's right here. Oh, there's another piece of toe nightlight lenses. Look, that's my explanation of the toe lights, and I'm sticking with it. No, I don't care if those are his taillights when he's in vehicle mode. That's my answer, and I'm staying with it. We're going to plug this fella in here. And both little LEDs light up, and quite bright, I must say. Very nice. I like. There we go. And we do a little here, and we plug in the little cable there. Dear, it's a long cable. Plugging the in, and both lights are lit. Nice and bright. Perfect. Bright light, bright light. Calm down, Gizmo. Okay, I'm just going to put these aside for now, and I'm going to disconnect that little board from our battery pack. There's really not much in it other than probably a resistor of some form, but we'll put you to the side, because then we're going to test again after we start weaving these wires through the foot. All right, so we're going to take, these are both very metal, and they're both very identical. That makes things easier for me. Now, we're going to want 4 PWM, so PWM 2x6 screws. Okay, I'm going to get 4 of those. Let's see. And we are going to put this part right here, metal on metal action, and we're going to get 4 screws in here, and I'll be right back. Don't forget your 3-in-1 oil. Alrighty, where our 2 little footsies are done, and oh yeah, I prefer my Energon fermented. And now we got to put together one of these little toe plates. Time for the night lights. Okay, we're going to take that, and we're going to take a red lens and a yellow lens and a brackety doodad, and that'll hold the lenses in place. And we're going to do a PB 2.3x6. We need 2 of those. And we'll get 1 into the bracket. Just toit is fine. It's plastic on plastic. We don't need it too super duper tight, but we don't want it to flop around either. Let me give it another little half a turn there. Perfect. And we're going to take one of our circuit boards, and they're both identical with the same color light, so it doesn't really matter, but there is a little indexing hole on the circuit board. You're going to put that on the little peg, and you're going to take your other PB 2.3x6, screw right through the middle here. Ah! Slippery. Pay attention. There we go, Butterfingers. All right. There we are. Hey, at least I didn't get Optimus killed. Oh, wait. I said I was Rodimus Prime before. I did. Damn it. Well, it's okay. He always comes back to life. And then we're just going to install these into one of the feet. Okay. It goes inside the lip there. And then it's going to be 2 more of those PWM 2x6 screws here and here. I can probably zoom in a tiny bit more for everybody. Whoa, whoa, camera. It's possessed tonight. All right. The ghost of Starscream has entered my Sony ZV-100. I'm going to get those 2 screws in, and then I'm going to do the same to this foot with this toe, and I'll be right back. Well, ba weep, granga weep, ninny bong to you, too. We got to make a couple of these fellas. So we're going to make 2 of these, and we're going to use a bunch of these. And basically, very simple, we're going to shove these into those, in. There we go. And then 2 of the PB 2.3 by 6 screws go in the back of there. And I'll be back un momentito. All right, those are all completed. Nice and easy, very simple. Put them back there. Now we got tray 2 out. We're going to take this massive, heavy, chunk of metal out, and this other massive, heavy chunk of metal out, and this other heavy, massive chunk of metal out. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this in this direction. This, I think it should it say L somewhere for left? Maybe, I don't know. Oh yeah, L is right there. And we're going to take this and we're going to put this right here and get 4 of our 8mm stainless steel cap screws with our little lock washers into these 4 holes. We're then going to shove this big boy into the into this opening here, and then 2 more, 1, 2 of those 8mm screws and washers on each side of that. So I will be back in a sec. Quick note, on these bolts that have this blue substance, that is medium strength thread locker that's been pre-applied. Do not, I repeat, do not put 3-in-1 oil on these screws. Thread locker will defeat the whole purpose. This thread locker is meant to make these screws very difficult for them to back out on their own. The threaded holes are threaded beautifully, and these screws are high precision machined M3 screws, so no oil. We'll be right back. Okay, all our little screws are in. They went in beautifully. So, I mean, there was no resistance. Everything went in nice. So again, that no oil is the thing. So now we're going to take this other metal part, and it's a little confusing. It's all topsy-turvy. What you want to have is you want it this way, not that way. Look in the middle. This way. Okay, so you have that little nub, and you want that right on there. 2 more of those 8mm right there, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, that's done. This is a massive, heavy piece of foot joint. I mean, I'm going to weigh one of these feet at the end of the video when we're done. We'll see how heavy this damn thing is. Now we're going to take this piece, which appears to be the heel. We're going to turn this around, facing that way. We're going to take one of these silver grate vent plates and face down are going to place it on those 2 pegs there. We're then going to lay this massive heavy thing on top of it and 4 more 8mm hex screws with washers, and we will return shortly. All right, that is bolted on, very nice. Now we're going to take one of our wires, which I've spent some time unbending like a mental patient with nothing better to do, but that's really what I do down here apparently. We're going to feed one end of it through this hole, okay, and then we're just going to bring a little bit of slack out. We could pull some of this slack back if we don't need. We definitely don't need this much slack. The instructions are sort of vague on how much wire is actually going up the legs and how much is going to the toe. So I'm just going to leave it a little long. We're going to take this black plastic part. We're going to drop it over there to kind of capture that wire. Okay, you can't just lay it down. You gotta. Here, we can put it on my solder spool. My spotter spool. Jeez, Ian, that's going to be a good one. Spotter spool and 4 PB 2.3 by 6, the little black screws. We're going to get 4 of those in here, here, and here, just like that. Oh, there we go. Now she's seated fully, and we can still manipulate and pull the wire through if we need to. So that's nice. Okay, 1 sec. Okay, so that's done, and when you're done, just like make sure you can still easily pull the wire in and out and through. Okay, that way you know you're not pinching anything. Now we're going to take, excuse me, the front of the Tootsie and these other 2 vent panels, and we're just going to put those vents facing down into the bottom of the front part of the foot. We're going to take these 4 holes and line them up with the 4 big posts on the foot. Okay, and they click right into place. And then 4 more of these 8mm hex screws are going to go in here with their washers. And again, no oil. We don't want to spoil the blue thread lock. One sec. Alrighty, well, our 4 bolts are in there, screws, whatever. Now this is our left foot. Okay, so we're going to take the left with the L, take the left foot there. We're going to plug in our wiring harness now into the nightlight toes, and we're going to pull this extra wire back and get her mounted on there. Okay. Then we're going to not try to flip over all of our screw trays. I'm trying to do this. There we go. We'll sit her down there. And then 4 more of these 8mm fellers with the little lock washers. So many lock washers. And we're going to get those in to the very 4 obvious holes of fill me with a screw. Okay, we'll be back after we're done screwing. One sec. Alrighty. So, oh my God, that is very much, that is heavy. Let me plug this fella back into my my little test rig here. And boom, we have light. Optimus will not stub his toe taking a dump in the middle of the night anymore. There we go, perfect. What we're going to do now is we're going to take one of these plates. We're going to take the back, this is also metal, back of the heel here, and we're going to slide this plate right in here, and then 2 of the little black plastic screws. Actually, no, PWM 2x6. So we want the 2 little silver screws. So you can use oil on the little screws. It's just if they have this blue goop on them, do not oil those. That is a cardinal sin. I'll be right back after I get these 2 in. Okay, so those 2 little screws are in, and we're going to just place it right here on the back of the foot, and they fit right together. Now we're going to use 4 of these 12mm guys, a little bit longer, and in these very 4 obvious holes that are requesting to be screwed. So we'll be back shortly. Alrighty, and there we go. And there's the left foot all done. And the right foot's going to be exactly the same. I'll go through it briefly for the rest of the video, but I couldn't help myself. I couldn't wait. On. Hello. Okay, we're on pounds and ounces, and 2 pounds, 1 ounce for 1 foot. So 4 pounds, 2 ounces for 0.8. This reads a tiny bit low. Oh, it's back to 1, and it's 0.8, whatever. Either way, hold. Now we can go to kilograms. 0.935 kilograms for my viewers in every other country in the world other than America. That is a lot of, that's almost a whole kilogram. That's a heavy-ass foot. That is very beefy. Goodbye, scale. And hello, parts tray 3. So we got our left foot over here. We got that over there. And this is going to go together almost identically. So if there's anything... Oh, you tape this one shut? Yeah, jokers over at Agora. They're like, don't tape any of the parts trays. Just randomly put a piece of tape on one of them. They're like, really? Yeah, it'll be fun. We'll mess with Ian. That's the whole point. So, okay, and I did test the toes again, and they did work. And we're going to take this big, well, first we need another 20 of the, we use a total of 40 of these 8mm suckers to put these 2 feet together. It's amazing. I was wondering why there's so many damn lock washers in that little bag. I was like, whoa, hold on a second now. And again, we're going to get our giant bar here. Okay, and it's going to go this way. And we're going to get this brackety doohickey right here. And it is going to go right on there. And then 4 of those 8mm, and we'll be right back. All right, we got that bolted in. We also bolted in this chunk here. There's a little, you kind of want that sort of facing up if you can get one of those peaks up there. I don't think it really matters all that much, but what we are going to do is holding it in this orientation, we want to take this part, again with that nub, okay, just like this, with that nub facing out, and we're going to slide her on there and get 1, 2 of those 8mm screws in there, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, well, the rest of that right foot just literally went together exactly the same. I just, it was a different orientation, so I wanted to make sure everyone knew which way to put these critical components here. But now oh my God, now we have almost 2 kilograms a foot, and I have this one plugged in, so you can see his little night lights on his toes there. All right, safety first, everybody. You know the Autobots, they're all about playing it safe. Megatron takes advantage every time, but as frustrated as we want to be, that's it. We just have to accept the way the world is. The back of the heels, very nice. Bottom of the tootsies, all little vents in place. Jesus. Those suckers are so... I just want to break the scale out again. This is just the feet. Just the feet. Meh. Oh, I gotta turn on the scale with no weight on it. Ian forgot how scales work for a second there. Okay, we're on Eurograms. 1.86 unit back to America measurements. 4 pounds, 2 ounces for 2 footsies. That is, okay, so this is officially the easiest pack of any part work from Agora I've ever built, and I think the heaviest. But there's a lot more Optimus to go. I have pack 7 behind me. I don't know if it's heavier than pack 6 or not, but damn, this Autobot is going to be one beefy, heavy sucker. If you're planning on putting this on a thin glass Detolf shelf, first of all, I don't even think it'll fit in a Detolf side to side. But no, this needs to be on some solid footing. So, ba-dum-bump, so to speak. But yeah, man, that looks good. It's so nice. It's clearly it's a bit of a artistic license taken. It's an idealized or whatever version of the G1 Optimus. It's so cool though. Oh my God, the paint is so nice. It's just it's a thing of beauty and simplicity at the same time. I love it. Well, if everybody else loves it, go down to the link below to Agora Models. Check it out. Order one. Hey, doesn't hurt. And then if you want any of my little VHA screwdrivers, my 2.5mm hex driver, or any of my little Phillips heads, all those sets are available on my Amazon store. So is the little oil dispenser. Just go to Costco to buy your batteries. It's the best deal out there. And that being said, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I did a little salute there. That's all. That's all. Don't read into it. And anyway, come back for more Optimus Prime action, or check out other videos on the channel for other Agora models, and even some other part work models from other companies. All right, everybody. Thanks. I'll see you soon. Adios.